there's a lot of niggas right now, man, that you look up to that you think are the biggest thing on the market, man. But really, niggas gave up their balls to ball, man. They sold their soul for a piece of gold, man. That's what's really going on. These niggas ain't want to give you the game, but I'm going to tell you, and that's the reason why they can't speak like I speak. This is the reason why they can't give you no game, because they know. And the people they sold to, and the people they gave their balls through pause, they know.
That boy.
You are now watching Cre8te Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
Niggas can't fuck with me, man. It's Likquidcash, I need it all out the stash.
I'ma get rich, I'ma take the border, grind cross country, my Ford Taurus with 2 hoes and they both foreign. These trick niggas about to get extorted. Niggas ain't in my category. I local shopping any territory. Let a background like Berry Gordy. Got a white bitch, she gon' sell it for me. Work the hoe like a slave master. If the price right, it's gon' sell faster. My game tight, I'm a soul snatcher.
No coming back, that's a closed chapter.
Niggas simple-minded like the Seuss.
Thought the beef and wanna cop a truce.
Keep it tucked in my bubble goose.
It was tight until I fucked it loose. 40 nigga and you still broke, nigga. I ain't trying to hear your excuse. Break bread or play dead. If you ain't doing that, then what's the use? I ain't fucking with you. With the birds in the coop. Never thought she fell in love again till she pull up on her in the color nan. Listen, man. Listen. Pirate City coming soon, man. 3-song EP. That's gonna be one of the first joints off that EP. Listen, man, it's gonna be fire, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Listen, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash, a.k.a. Money Making Mitch. Hide ya. Y'all fill in the blank. Listen, it's gonna be a dope episode. You watching C.A.S.H TV, Cre8te Steady Hustle. Know what I mean? It's about to be a vibe. This episode is called Everything That Glitters Ain't Gold. It's gonna be a fire episode, classic, like all of my other episodes. Y'all know, y'all see I got the Holy Trinity on my neck, right? Y'all see I got Prince iced out, right? Boy, calm down, nigga. You got a chain on your neck now, you wanna act bougie. Calm down, man, relax. You know what I'm saying? I got an ice on his neck right now. As y'all can see, I don't know, he don't want to hold up his neck. He being real stubborn right now. But like I said, I got a little ice on his neck. So, you feel me? We iced out. I got a little ice over here. You know what I mean? On display. Because I want y'all to really understand the importance of this episode. Everything that glitters ain't gold. So I put on the Holy Trinity for a reason. I want y'all to know everything that glitters is not gold. So I need y'all to understand this, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a dope episode, like I said again. I'm gonna touch on that everything that glitters ain't gold, and I'm gonna get into that. But before I start to discuss this particular topic, y'all know I gotta talk about the drip, and I gotta, you know what I mean, give y'all some information what's been going on in my life as far as the updates and why I've been so busy to record these videos, man. It's been taking me a little bit of time because I've been on my grind. I got a lot of shit going on. I got regular life going on and a lot of things to do, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all know what it is. Y'all see what I got on. I got on an AC/DC shirt. If you know anything about AC/DC, you know what I mean? It's a rock and roll band, you dig? And it's simple, man. It ain't nothing crazy, you feel me? I want to let y'all niggas know, man, you ain't got to go to Louis, Gucci, or Fendi to go, you know what I mean, get fly. You don't got to buy no expensive items to get fly, man. You can go to the mall or go to one of these little boutique spots, you know what I mean, and get you something fly. You just got to know how to put it together, you feel me? It's really simple, you know what I mean? But as you can see, I got the Holy Trinity on top of it, so that makes a big difference once you got something nice like this on top of your, you know what I mean, probably $100 shirt. This ain't really cost me that much. You feel me? I don't even remember. I don't even know if it costs $100. I forgot. And the pants I got on, they fly as a motherfucker. These are some, you can't really see the pants that good, but they got big ass cargo pockets. It's almost like a cargo pants, but it got buttons at the bottom. The pants is just fly, man. You know what I mean? The pants is just some fly ass pants that I saw that matched the shirt. It got a little bit of red, it got a little bit of black, got a little bit of everything inside the shirt, you know what I mean? So I decided to, you know, everything inside the pants, excuse me. But of course, the pants matched the shirt matched the pants. Prince, you want to go on this side? Stay on that side then, all right? You want to go on that side? Stay there. Since you want to go there and you acting up, stay there. You know what I mean? I'm doing the swag report, but you don't want me to relax and do the swag report, huh? Yeah, sit, relax, and take your time. Just unwind. I'm about to do the show today, all right? I don't need you to talk. I just need you to look cute and be fly and do what you do when you do what you does. You know what I mean? But I'm going to do what I do. And of course, as you can see, I always got some dope-ass frames. Always, it's a must. I got to keep some dope-ass frames anytime I'm shooting because it just adds to the accessories, you know what I mean? So I keep some dope-ass frames, man. Prince, why you acting up today, man? What's your problem? You want a treat? You want a treat? I ain't got no treats for you because you acting up today. You dig? He don't like the camera, man. He real camera shy. You know what I mean? So forgive him. He real camera shy, you dig? But like I said again, I always keep some dope-ass frames. They don't even cost a lot, man. You know what I mean? They do not cost a lot. You don't got to spend or break the bank to look fly, man. These joints right here, I got these in the center of the mall, you know what I mean, by a kiosk. I was just walking by, going to the, you know what I mean, to see my jeweler. I saw these in the mall. I thought they was fly. She said, like 2 for $40. So I decided to say, let me go get it, you know what I mean? Let me get the joints, you know what I mean? They 2 for $40. Why not get 2 for $40? You know what I mean? I got this color and I got a blue color. It is what it is. I ain't spent a lot of money, man, on this shit, man. But you know what? It looks good. And you don't know it costs motherfucking $20, and the bitch don't know it costs $20. So it's all good, you know what I mean? That's between me and the person I bought it from, you dig? But that's it, man. I really want to let y'all know that's what's going on for the swag report. You can see Prince's butt ass naked. He got a chain on his neck. I ain't even gonna show him because he acting upset. I'm just gonna do me, you dig? And he ain't got no clothes on, so I think that's what it is. I think he jealous I got the clothes on and he don't. So he feeling some type of way. But you gotta understand, man, it's my show. You the co-host. It's my show, baby. You feel me? You the co-host, you dig? So you just sit there, relax your mind, and tell you're spoken to. Don't speak unless you're spoken to, you heard? Don't be acting up. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. I'm gonna take the glasses off for a second. You know what I mean? Anyway, like I said again, man, this particular episode is everything that glitters ain't gold, man. It's gonna be a dope-ass episode. Like I said before, we're gonna get into it. I want y'all to do this for me before you even start to watch this video and get all the way relaxed and get seated. I need you to click subscribe right now if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's what I need y'all to do. You feel me? ASAP, don't waste no time. Hit the notification button. Do not waste no time. Do that for your boy, all right? I also want to say thank you to everybody that follows me on Instagram. I've recently hit 200,000 followers on Instagram. I'm appreciative of that. It's moving. I'm getting about 1,000 followers a day. Organically, it's moving, you dig? So I appreciate it. I know y'all watching. I know y'all observing. I know y'all are definitely sharing the content. So everybody that shares, like, and comment, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all helping me to keep going. Y'all keep motivating me and keep inspiring me to keep this thing going, you dig? Like I said again, it's going to be a dope episode. Just be patient. You know I gotta promote a few things, you know what I mean? My Patreon. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, you missing out. I got the Cash Academy on the Patreon. I got about damn near 25 videos on there, you feel me? Different modules talking about my skin routine, my hair routine. I'm talking about how to manifest successful things in your life, successful material things, successful relationships, successful businesses. I'm talking about a lot of things on these particular modules. I'm just giving you a lot of information. You feel me? I'm not a teacher. I'm just a messenger sharing the information and passing it along. That's it. You feel me? I'm not here to educate. I'm just here to demonstrate and show you how it's done. When you learn something, you pass it on. I didn't go to college for this knowledge. I went to the school of hard knocks. Yes, I graduated with a PhD in streetology. You know what I mean? I definitely did my time in the streets, and I made sure I learned everything I could learn. I was a sponge. I was soaking everything up. You feel me? So like I said again, spend a little change and get something for your brain. You know what I mean? Anything I say is going to be something that's very important, something that's going to be very impactful that you can use in your daily life. I did not go to college to get this knowledge. Like I told you before, I'm a street connoisseur. You dig? Anyway, y'all know the vibes, man. Enough about that. Let's get into the episode. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Know what I mean? But you know what? I love jewelry. That's just what it is. I love jewelry. I love shiny things on my wrist, on my neck. And my love for jewelry came from just coming up in New York City, you know what I mean? New York City was one of those places where, you know, if you didn't have jewelry at the time that I was coming up in New York and I was doing my thing, chicks wasn't really jocking you, man. You wasn't really getting that look that you wanted to get, you feel me? Now, in the Bahamas, it was a little bit different. In the Bahamas, chicks was a little bit more aggressive. So I didn't even have to speak to women in the Bahamas while I was going to, you know what I mean, high school. They would come up to me and approach me. You feel me? So I ain't never approached a woman while I lived in the Bahamas. Every female that I've ever dated in the Bahamas, 99% of them approached me. You know what I mean? They found me attractive and they came up to me and they asked me, could I be your girlfriend? Me, I was shy. I didn't know what to say and I didn't know how to say no. So I said yes to everyone that ever came up to me. And at this particular time in my life, when I was going to high school, I had about like 12 girlfriends at the same time in high school. Now, some might say that's crazy, but it was normal for me because I couldn't say no. You know what I mean? So anytime a female came up to me and they say, hey, I want to be your girlfriend, I just agreed to it, just like that. Now, I might not keep the girl for that long because I really didn't have no game. I didn't know how to really communicate with her. So, you know what I mean? After about 2 weeks, she realized I don't know how to, you know what I mean, communicate. So it really didn't last long, you feel me? And that's just what it was. I wasn't really too much gamed up trying to, you know, I had girlfriends, like I said again, but I ain't had that much game. Bitches like me because of my persona. Know what I mean? Now, ladies, if you get offended because I'm using the word bitch, I apologize. That's my street vernacular. Every now and again it comes out. I'm going to use the word female a few times as well. You feel me? So it's going to be one of those type of things where I'm going to go back and forth with it. So don't even trip. Just relax, take a seat, and just unwind and enjoy the episode, all right? So anyway, like I said again, man, so when I moved to New York from the Bahamas, my game was really weak, you know what I mean? I ain't really had no game, like I said again, and I wasn't really that fly. You coming from a damn near third world country, coming to New York, and you thinking your swag is really swag, but it's really not. You're not up to speed, you know what I mean? We behind. Our fashion was behind. Everything was behind, you feel me? So I had to catch up, and I had to adjust, and I had to learn over time. And it was a lot of things working against me because, of course, I had an accent. So, you know, my dialect wasn't right. Women didn't even understand me when I approached them to even try to get their number. You feel me? So they didn't really understand what I was saying and how I was saying it. And they didn't really, hey, but listen, man. Listen, what's up, man? You gonna relax or what, man? Listen, I'm gonna throw your ass to the side in a minute, man. You act up for 2 more seconds, I'm throwing your ass to the side. You fucking up my vibe right now, you heard? I'm doing my show, baby. You gotta relax, all right? That's what he wants, you know. That's what he wants. He wants me to hold him. That's it. That's all he wants. He wants me to hold him. He's spoiled, like super spoiled. He just wants me to hold. You just want some affection, huh? You want some affection? But listen, I ain't trying to hold you the whole episode. You know I talk with my hands. You know I talk with my hands, man. Come on. Come on, man. You gotta relax, all right? If you act up again, I'm gonna put you to the side. I'm just letting you know that right now. You act up, I'm putting you to the side. You wrinkling my shirt and all that, I'm throwing your ass to the side in a minute, man. You dig? Like I was saying again, man, before I was rudely interrupted by my co-host, man. You feel me? In New York City, man, my game was not up to par. My swag was not up to par. My jewelry was not up to par. My dialect was not up to par. I was so green when it comes to just the slang and the terminology and how they spoke in New York City. I remember one time I was sitting on the block with me and my homeboys, right? And one of the other homies came up and he said, man, yo, man, my son just got shot, B. And I'm like, word, your son just got shot? He's like, yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. Nigga shot my son, B. He in the hospital right now. I was like, damn. In my mind, I was thinking like, who the fuck is going around shooting kids? Like, that's how green I was, you know what I mean? I literally was thinking in my mind, his son got shot, like his son got shot, you feel me? So he continued to say, yeah, man, we was chilling on the block and niggas came up and they started spraying up the block and my son got hit, right? And I started thinking, I started to put two and two together. I said, damn, nigga, you ain't nothing but 19. How old is your son? Right? And he's like, oh, my son about 18. And I was like, damn, then it hit me. I realized he talking about his homie. But that's how green I was. I didn't really understand the slang and the terminology in New York, you know what I mean? He actually talking about his homeboy, but when he said the word son, I'm thinking he really talking about his son, right? So I just want to give y'all a perspective of how green I was when it came to the slang and to the times in New York City versus in the Bahamas. We talk different, we move different, we dress different, we walk different. Everything about us was different, you feel me? So New York was a new stomping ground for me, so I had to learn. And after being around a lot of my niggas, I learned the dialect, I learned the slang, I learned the accent, you know what I mean? I learned what I needed to learn. So once I got the accent right, once I got the slang right, then I move on. And I went, got a job so I could start working, and then I could start saving up some money so I could start getting my swag right. You feel me? I had to get my drip right. My drip was not up to par. What we wearing in the Bahamas and what they wearing in New York was definitely in two different time eras, you dig? And I had to catch up the speed of the times in New York City, you feel me? So anyway, fast forward the story, make a long story short. I end up saving up some money, get my swag right. And then at this time too, like I said again, you know, the niggas who was selling drugs, D-boys, they was having big chains on their necks. They was doing their thing. Like I said again, if you didn't have a chain back then, man, you was not getting no joints. Chicks was not jacking you, B. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was a few niggas getting bitches that ain't had no chains, but I'm just telling you, in my circle, and when I was coming up, and for me, you know what I mean? I don't know how everybody was doing it, but I know for me and in my circle, if you ain't had no iced out chain on your neck, if you ain't had a nice watch, if you ain't had a decent job, if you wasn't making no money, then chicks wasn't really giving you no vibe. They wasn't giving you no play. That was just what was going on in my circle, you dig? At that particular time. So like I said, I worked a few odd jobs. Worked at Stop and Shop. If you from New York and you know about Stop and Shop grocery store, this is where I met a lot of my niggas. I met L-Easy out there. Y'all already know what it is. L-Easy, shout out to you. This was in Far Rockaway, Queens, you know what I mean? So I worked at Stop and Shop, and it was cool, man. I used to just put up the inventory. You know what I mean? The cereal, the cornflakes, the milk. I used to put everything up, you know what I mean? That was just my job. And I used to work two jobs at that particular time. I work at a particular, almost like a sawdust mill, is where you put a bunch of sawdust inside of a truck, and they take the sawdust and they sell it to the Aqueduct racetrack, because the horse would piss on the sawdust, and when horses piss on the sawdust, it leaves no smell. You know what I mean? So that was one of these, big businesses at the time where they would just sell all of the sawdust from the wood that people would cut down or people would break down and make furniture out of. You dig? So anyway, so I worked at the sawdust mill. I was a very brutal job because you had to be wearing a bunch of masks. It was super hot because you didn't want the sawdust to be all in your nose, in your mouth, pores, and all, the sawdust would be all over the place, you feel me? But I worked that job from 8 in the morning till about around 5 p.m. And I would leave that particular job, go home, get home around 6:30, sleep for a couple hours, and be at Stop and Shop around 12, 11:30, you know what I mean? And I would work that from 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, all the way to 7 o'clock to be to my 8 o'clock job, you feel me? So I did this for months on end, just to get some jewelry. It's crazy when you think about it. Of course, I was doing it to maintain my livelihood, pay my bills and all that stuff, pay my little, you know what I mean, rent at the time, you feel me? I was living in a room at the time, so I wasn't really, you know what I mean, really breaking in the dough, but I would do all of this so I could save up to get me a nice piece of chain. And after I saved up and got a nice, you know what I mean, nice amount of money, I went to the Coliseum. You know what I mean? If you know about the Coliseum and, you know what I mean, Jamaica, Queens. I went to the Coliseum, and downstairs at the Coliseum at that particular time, they had a bunch of motherfucking jewelers down there. It was damn near about 100 jewelers down there. Everybody trying to solicit you for your business, you know what I mean? And they out there trying to cut each other's throat. So you can see a chain in this particular area that costs a certain amount of money, right? And then you can see that same chain at the next kiosk and get it for a couple $100 cheaper. And if you really, you know what I mean, spending some money, you can get it for a couple $1,000 cheaper, you dig? And that was the Coliseum. Anybody from New York know about Jamaica, Queens, they know about the jewelry game. The Coliseum was the spot, man. Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. The wait is finally over. For everybody that's in my DM asking me about mentorship, y'all asking me about how did I raise my vibration, what's my hair routine, what's my skin routine, y'all asking me all type of questions, man. Listen, the wait is over. All you got to do right now is click the link and sign up to the C.A.S.H Academy, the School of Hard Knocks, where you can create a successful mindset, the place where you can be, do, and have anything and everything you want, where we can teach you how to raise your vibration so you can raise your currency, man. Listen, it's a School of Hard Knocks. I'm laying the game out for you. I'm giving you the recipe to success. All you got to do is click the link right now. You don't got to ask me questions in my DM no more. Join the community of thinkers, and we're going to share information. We're going to have one-on-one dialogue. All you got to do is sign up right now, join the School of Hard Knocks. I'm going to take you to the next level in the game, all right? Cheers. The Coliseum, you just wanted to be on Jamaica Ave, just, you know what I mean, chilling and hanging out, because that's where it was going down at, you feel me? They was playing loud music, they got hip hop, they got reggae, they got the best food out there, they got Jamaican food, they got beef patty. I used to go out there to get the beef patty and cocoa bread, you know what I mean? That was my, you know, meal of choice. And you got one of those, you know what I mean, Jamaican coolers, you feel me, to drink. It was a vibe. The Coliseum, that's where you go to get your mixtape. This was back in the day. This is a mixtape era. When you wanted a new mixtape, you hit up the Coliseum. They all had the latest mixtapes out there, you feel me? From hip hop to reggae to whatever. The Coliseum was lit. If you from New York right now and you watching this particular episode, you already know. Jamaica Avenue, the Coliseum, that whole area was lit. It's still probably lit to this day. I haven't been in a while, but I'm sure it's still probably lit to this day, but not as lit as it used to be, because they don't have the same stores in the Coliseum as they had before. Feel me? So the Coliseum was the spot. So I used to go downstairs, go to the jeweler, you know what I mean? Go down there and see what I like. And if somebody gave me a price that was cool and I saw something that I really liked, I would go to someone else to see if they have the same thing and ask them for a different price and tell them that the jeweler over here is giving me it for a lesser price. And then they'll definitely want to beat his price, so they'll give me it for cheaper. So I did that until I found the person that was giving me the jewelry at a good price, you dig? And I got me a nice little chain. I got me a white gold chain. I forgot what type of link it was, but I know the pendant was a cross, and it had iced out cross, of course. That was the particular style at the time, you know what I mean? A Jesus piece and a nice cross, because Biggie at the time had the Jesus piece. So that's what everybody was rocking. So either you had one or the other, you feel me? So anyway, I have my, you know what I mean, my chain. I felt good. So I left the Coliseum feeling great, you know what I mean? I got my chain, I'm feeling good, my swag is right, I got my gear together, you know what I mean? I'm shopping every day because I want to feel good every day, you know what I mean? Every time I step outside, I wanted to feel good, I wanted to look good, because I always tell y'all, man, how you feel, it determines how your day is going to be, it determines how your vibration is going to be, because if you look good, you feel good, you smell good, you know what I mean? You're going to have good results, man, you feel me? So that was the vibe I was on. You dig? I was vibrating high after I got the chain. My confidence was up here because I felt like, okay, I'm up to par. And you know, I'm from New York City, so you knew we wear all white Air Force Ones everywhere we went. You know what I mean? We put that together with any fit. I don't care what you got on. I don't care what color you have on. If you from New York City, you got on all white Air Force Ones with any fit you had on. That was just the vibe. And then if you going out of town, if you going anywhere to Miami, if you going anywhere out of New York City, you always kept some all white Air Force Ones, man. This was the sneaker of choice. You go to Miami, you go to LA, you go to Atlanta, you go anywhere on God green earth, you always gonna pack some Air Force Ones, man. You know what I mean? All white to be exact. Not the all black joints. You only wear those when you about to do a jukes. But if you about to just have a good time and you want to wear something that's gonna go with any fit that you put on, you gonna get you some all white Air Force Ones, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was the sneaker of choice. And at that time, that's all I wore. And of course we wore Timbs, you know what I mean? You from New York, you can wear Timbs anywhere you go as well because it's always cold. It's about cold 7 months out of the year. So you're gonna always wear some construction Timbs, black Timbs, you know what I mean? We always had some dope ass Timbs, you feel me? The cookies and cream, the beef and broccolis, you know what I mean? This is for my New York niggas. If you really from New York, you're gonna know about the beef and broccolis, man. Everybody had a pair of beef and broccolis, 3/4, you know what I mean? 3/4 Timbs, you know what I mean? So that was the vibe. So now, my swag is up, everything is going good. I'm becoming to be a playboy, you know what I mean? I'm getting women left and right. You know what I mean? Because I'm feeling confident. Everything is going smooth, you dig? I had chicks from Brooklyn to the Bronx. You feel me? I had chicks, man, that used to be just infatuated with me, you dig? And niggas didn't know how I did it, man. They didn't even understand it. It got to a point where, you know, after I quit all those jobs and I started hitting the block, it got to the point where if I went to Manhattan, I'm going to Soho, right? If I jump off the train and I saw something I liked, man, I would go speak to her, you know what I mean? Didn't give a fuck. I would approach her with extreme confidence, speak to her for a few minutes, and I was able to convince her to stop whatever she was doing and take the train with me all the way to Far Rockaway and chill with me in my motherfucking small ass room. You dig? At this particular time, like I said again, I ain't even had an apartment, but chicks were so infatuated with my persona and my aura that they would leave whatever they was doing, stop whatever they was doing, and come with me all the way on the fucking A train to Far Rockaway. And anybody that's from New York, y'all know Far Rockaway is definitely far. They don't call it Far Rockaway for no reason, you know what I mean? They call it Far Rockaway for a reason. It is far, especially from Manhattan. It's gonna take you about an hour to get to where you need to be. If you're going to Times Square, you're going to Soho, and then depending on how, you know, where you live at in Far Rockaway, if you're on Mott Ave, yeah, it's gonna take you about an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, you dig? But yeah, I was able to convince shorties to come leave whatever they was doing, stop whatever they was doing, and come, you know what I mean, take that, you know what I mean, that iron horse with me back to my spot in Queens. And that was just my vibe. You feel me? That was just how I was getting down. I was enjoying myself. My niggas didn't understand it. They couldn't even comprehend. I changed overnight. I was a new person because I was always, you know, infatuated with the American culture. You feel me? That's just what it is. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I was infatuated with American culture, so everybody I dated at the particular time was Black Americans. I didn't date no other race. Only race I dated was Black Americans. I love black women. You feel me? I'm talking about at that particular time in my life, I love black women. They couldn't do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care how much shit they put me through. I don't care how much stress they gave me. I was always dating a black woman at that particular time in my life because I was infatuated with the culture. I was infatuated with the American culture, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that's from another country, they understand. They know, they relate to this. Everybody that's outside of America is always infatuated with America and American culture. So that was me. I was no, you know what I mean? I wasn't exempt from that particular stigma, you dig? But now I date all races now. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate at all. Everybody got a shot. Everybody got a chance. Not to say I'm gonna fuck with you. You have to have that certain glow. You have to have that certain thing about you. But at that particular time of my life, You know what I mean? When I was coming up in New York, all I dated was black women because I just love, like I said again, the black culture. You feel me? And so yeah, moving along, you dig? So at this particular time, I'm a playboy in my life. I'm just enjoying my life. I'm having it my way. I'm knocking them down. I'm forgetting their names, and I'm moving on. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping about nothing, man. I mean, I was so dangerous out there, man. I used to have women come up to me and tell me about, man, do you remember me? And I'm like, nah, I don't. You sure you don't remember me? I'm like, no, I don't. You sure you don't remember me? Yeah, you forgot we used to walk on the boardwalk in Far Rockaway? You forgot me and you had sex in a car in the back seat on the boardwalk? And I'm like, God damn, I don't remember that. But she gotta be telling the truth because she told me the type of car that I was driving and she told me the location. And the only way you're gonna know that if we actually was engaging with each other in that particular way. So I used to have women come up to me and just even remind me that me and them had sexual relationships or me and them dated before because I was just moving so fast and I was knocking them down and I was enjoying my motherfucking self at this particular time. I would forget them as soon as I meet them. You know what I mean? That's just how it was going down. That's just how it was at this particular time. Now, I'm more a little bit reserved now. I'm not doing that right now. I got it all out of my system. But I'm just being transparent with you and let you understand the things that I was doing as a young adult coming up, trying to find my way, you feel me? This is how I was moving. Niggas is moving this way right now, grown ass adults, and this is why they fucking up and not being able to get the things they want out of life. This is why they missing their boat. They're missing the success in their life. This is why they not acquiring or achieving the things that they need right now, because you got grown ass men 40 and up operating with this type of mentality right now. See, when I was doing this type of stupid shit, I was a young adult coming up. I didn't know left from right. You know what I mean? I didn't know up from down. I just was trying to find my way. And just, you know, at this particular time, when you knocking joints down and you having a good time, you thinking you boosting your ego, you thinking you getting somewhere, but you're really getting nowhere. And then an old school nigga pulled my coat and he told me, man, listen, you think you fucking them, but they fucking you. See, they see the potential in you. They see the diamond in you. They see the goal in you that you don't even see in yourself. So you out here trying to sling dick and trying to smash anything that's moving, but in reality, you're not getting no points on the scoreboard. They actually getting points on the scoreboard. They actually fucking you, nigga. You dig? That's what's really going on. And once he told me that, and I started to really think about that, and I was like, damn, he making a lot of sense. And I started to really, you know what I mean, think about that. I said, shit, okay, time for me to switch it up. Time for me to change my game. See, I want you to understand, when you get this chains and these diamond wrists and diamond watches and big ass jewelry and shit, it attracts certain type of women. You feel me? It attracts a certain type of women. Now, they say diamonds are girl best friends. I believe it to be so, man. Because women like shiny things. You feel me? And at that particular time, I was shining. You feel me? Not only on the outside, but on the inside. You feel me? See, that's important, man. I was shining on the inside and the outside. See, that was the reason why they would jump on the A train with me and take it all the way to Far Rockaway and just chill in a motherfucking small ass room with a TV and a bed. That was it. It was nothing else in that room. And we would be in there for hours. You feel me? And they wouldn't mind. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to take them out. I didn't have to wine and dine them. I didn't have to do a goddamn thing but be me. So all you niggas thinking that you can't get a girl, or women need this and women need that, or women want you to do this and women want you to do that, it's a bunch of bullshit. You niggas just ain't got no game, man. You niggas are dim inside. You niggas are not shining inside. You feel me? That's why you don't have no glow on the outside. See, I tell niggas all the time, don't waste your time trying to get diamonds if you can't shine the diamond with inside of you. I'm gonna say that again in case you miss it. Don't waste your time and waste your life away and go out there doing all kind of dumb shit, trying to commit crimes to get diamonds and big ass chains when you got a diamond inside of you that you ain't shining. You got a diamond inside of you that you're not even aware of. You got a diamond inside of you that is laying dormant. You feel me? So before you go out there and try to find diamonds for your wrist, diamonds for your neck, shine that diamond with inside of you so you could illuminate on the outside. You feel me? And then the women will be more receptive to your energy. You feel me? We interrupt this program for a quick short commercial break. I know you're enjoying the content, but listen, I gotta plug the book, The Power of Thought. This is something that you need in your life. You can think your way to a rich and prosperous life. It's your thoughts and your feelings that create abundance for you. Change your mind and you can change your life. I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to teach you how to think. So get a copy of the book, The Power of Thought. If you don't got all day and you ain't trying to read a 300-page book, this is short and sweet. It's going to take you where you need to be. Also, for the people that don't read, I got the audio book as well. Everything is going to be in the description below. Support the book, support the platform. Y'all know what it is, The Power of Thought. Yours truly, Liquid Cash. Now back to the episode. Cheers. So listen, let me get back to my story. So yeah, this is how I was moving, man. This is what was going on. So I said I had to switch it up after the OG pulled my coat and he told me, man, they fucking you, you ain't fucking them. I said, oh, okay, I got to switch it up. So now I started to focus more on the bread. You feel me? I started to really lock in. And I said to myself, man, okay, if I like to be around women, I got to find a way to incorporate women in the way I get my bread. You feel me? So they have to be an asset to me. They can't be a liability. I have to incorporate them in whatever I'm doing. So if I have a goal or a dream that I'm trying to pursue, they have to be involved in what I'm doing. So if I'm selling CDs on the streets, I'm gonna have my women package the CDs for me, you know what I mean? Baby, I need you to package these CDs for me real quick, you dig? If I was selling crack on the block and I was doing my motherfucking thing, I would have my, you know what I mean? This is how I was moving, man. I would have my chick cut up that motherfucking, you know what I mean, them crack on a plate for me, you feel me? She'll be in the kitchen cutting them up with me. She'll be on West Fort with me, and we'll be slinging that bitch together, you dig? So I incorporated women in the things that I was doing. I didn't say it was right, but this is how I was moving. I started to basically sharpen up my game, you feel me? So anything that I was doing, I always involved my women, because the women that you're involved with is the best person to be in partnership with, you know what I mean? Not these niggas, because the niggas that you rolling with, they're going to be thinking about how they're going to be able to finesse you out of whatever y'all got going on. They always trying to get one up on you. So I advise you to always incorporate your woman into whatever you're doing. Like I said again, it don't matter what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, make sure that she's involved. Whether you actually out there doing something positive or you actually doing something negative. I prefer you to do something positive, but I know some of y'all gonna do shit that's negative. Incorporate your woman, and she could possibly help you to stay away from going to jail. You know what I mean? She could help you and basically have a certain type of insight that lets you know when you're going wrong, or let you know when you need to quit, or let you know when you need to stop. Now, don't motherfucking have your girl being out there like a crash dummy. Always make sure you put in a position where she's 100% safe, because she's gonna be the one to bail you out when things go left, you dig? So you never want to put your female in a position where she can go to jail. I'm not saying to do, you know what I mean, do none of that, you know what I mean? Keep it all the way smooth, safety first, you feel me? But this is the mentality that I evolved into after the OG pulled my coat. So I want to pull your coat too. That's why I got to give y'all this game. A lot of niggas ain't going to give it to you, because a lot of niggas get their money, they get their jewelry, and they get their shine, and they move on. You dig? They don't share the information, because you know why? A lot of times they feel like the young niggas ain't listening, so why waste time? You feel me? These niggas ain't really paying attention. But let me get back into it. I don't want to move too left. You dig? I want to stay on this topic because it's very important. I want you to understand, right? So after I ended up getting my jewelry game up, and after the OG ended up pulling my coat because I was moving too sloppy out here in the streets, I ended up getting me a girlfriend at this particular time. Knowing I wasn't ready to be with no girlfriend, knowing I wasn't ready to be in a relationship, knowing I was too young, dumb, and full of cum. I was still enjoying myself on the low. I was just doing it in moderation. So anyway, I got a girlfriend at this time. We together for a year and a half. And I made one of the most stupidest mistakes I could ever make in my life. I ended up moving in with her, you dig? At this particular time in my life. We both wasn't liking our living situation. So she decided to say, why not, let's get a place together, you feel me? So I said, all right, that makes sense. Let's get a 1-bedroom apartment. So we ended up getting a 1-bedroom apartment in our Crown Heights, Eastern Parkway, you feel me? If you know anything about Crown Heights, y'all know between Troy and Schenectady, I was staying right there on Eastern Parkway, you feel me? That's where they used to have the Labor Day parade. Y'all niggas from New York, y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So anyway, we ended up living there for a little while, and we was enjoying ourselves. Everything was going good. But like I said again, I was still fucking up. See, it was a lot of bullshit going on, man. You know what I mean? We used to argue all the time. I would go in the bathroom. She would take my phone, and she'll be going through my phone. And, of course, she gonna find something because I was doing a bunch of bullshit at this particular time, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of toxic shit going on in our relationship. You feel me? We had a very toxic relationship. We used to fight all the time. So we ended up getting kicked out of that particular apartment. So we had to get a new apartment somewhere else in Brooklyn. So we moved in Canarsie at this particular time, right? And her aunt owned a law firm at the bottom of this particular apartment unit. You feel me? So we lived up top. And she worked downstairs as a secretary. And that was her job. She worked there every day. Anyway. So she went there every day. I was hitting the block doing what I was doing, right? And I was getting a little coin around this time. I was doing my thing. Chain was getting bigger. You feel me? I was enjoying life, but I was depressed as well because the relationship was super stressful. So the relationship was one of the most stressful relationship I think I've ever been in, you know what I mean? And I was depressed at this particular time. And like I said again, but I'm still wearing my jewelry, I'm shining, I'm doing my motherfucking thing. Anyway, one day, me and my homeboys decided to go to Coney Island. So we went to Coney Island. We was trying to, just have a good time and enjoy ourselves and just, lift our spirits up. So we went to Coney Island and we went to the boardwalk. They had a little amusement park around there as well. We did a few of the rides. We having a good time. We enjoying ourselves. We hit the beach. We talked to a few females, you dig? And after we left, we jumped on the N train. And now I jumped on the N train and one of my homeboys was sitting like to the right of me, but I was sitting to the left, right? But we wasn't in the same chair. If you know anything about the subway stations in New York, right? There's chairs in the front of you, there's chairs on the side of you, and there's other chairs all around, right? So I'm in the chair that's in the front, and he's on another side, right? So anyway, I'm chilling, and I'm just, like I said, in my own world, in my zone, you dig? And I think he was possibly talking to a female on the train. And at this particular time in my life, I was really, like I said again, even though I had fun at the amusement park and hollering at the females on the boardwalk in Coney Island, I was still depressed at this particular time. So anyway, some guys jump on the train, right? And by the way they was moving, I could tell. My spidey senses went off. I can tell they was up to no good. I just knew it. You feel me? So we taking this train all the way to, I think we was going to Eastern Parkway, because that's where I had to transfer to get on the A train, right? Somewhere around, I think the Eastern Parkway stop. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what the stop was going to lead us to, because you got to take the N train to another stop and then take the A train from that stop to wherever I wanted to go at the particular time. I forgot where I was going. I think all the way to Canarsie, but anyway, forgive me. It's been a while. I don't know all the train, routes and shit like that anymore. But anyway, we on the train, right? These niggas hop on the train. My spidey senses went off. I can tell they was up to no good. I just knew it, you feel me? So anyway, one of the guys sat right next to me. Just imagine I'm on the cart right here, just like this, sitting down. Just like this couch right now, I'm sitting down, and there's some chairs right here, right to the right of me. And he sat right to the right of me in one of these chairs. And while he's sitting next to me, he's going through his bag the whole time. The whole time he's going through his bag. And I'm watching him, right? Because I know something is up. I knew something was about to go down. I just didn't know exactly what was about to go down, but I knew something was about to go down. And I'm in the streets at this time, so my senses is on 10. You dig? I'm on point. So I'm watching him go through his bag. And in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, either he's gonna pull out a gun or he's gonna pull out a razor. And at this particular time, I was hoping that he'd pull out a gun. My stupid ass. This is what I was thinking at the time. Like I said, I was ignorant, so forgive me. I was not the sharpest tool in the toolbox at this particular time in my life. So I'm thinking in my mind, I hope he pull out a gun, because if he pull out a razor and he try to slice me, it's gonna happen so fast, I might not be able to stop it. And at this time, that was the thing niggas was doing. Niggas was slicing niggas with the razor in their face. Like, this was one of the New York, you know what I mean, way of getting down. You dig? This is how niggas was fighting. Like in the Bahamas, we was fighting with machetes. In New York, they fought with razors. So anyway, so I was thinking in my mind, I hope he pull out a gun, because if he pull out a razor and try to slice me, it's gonna happen so fast I might not be able to stop it. So the whole time he was searching through his bag, this is what I'm thinking. So I decided to ask him, nigga, what you doing? Like, what's going on? He was like, nah, I'm just looking in my bag trying to get my lotion. So he's, playing it off like, I'm trying to get my lotion. And I kind of like, okay, maybe he is, because, we just left the beach, and, when you leave the beach, you're a little bit ashy, you feel me? So you might want to have some lotion. So anyway, but I still had my antennas up. I wasn't sleeping for 2 seconds. So anyway, as he fumbled through his bag, he pulled out a big ass Glock. I don't know what type of gun it was, but I knew it was big as fuck. And he pulled that shit out just enough for me to see it. Just enough for me to really get a look at it. And he said, nigga, take your shit off, nigga. That's exactly what he told me. Nigga say, man, take your shit off, nigga. Take your motherfucking chain off, right? And in my mind, I'm like, oh, God damn, not today, man. You caught me on the worst day of the motherfucking year, man. At this time, like I said again, I'm super depressed. You feel me? And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm not letting nobody rob me or take anything from me, you dig? So instead of taking off my chain, man, I just reached for the gun and I grabbed it and I punched him, right? I grabbed it with my left hand and I punched him with my right. So now he's holding on to the gun super tight, and I'm grabbing and I'm holding the gun with my left hand, trying to hit him and try to get him to, loosen up the gun. And he's not, letting go of this fucking gun. So I decided to grab it with both of my hands, and we tussling over the fucking gun. Now, at this particular time, I don't know why, I don't know for what in the world, I was thinking about the movie Reservoir Dogs. Because I was saying to myself, if this gun go off by mistake, I'm gonna get shot, and I'm gonna get shot at close range. So I was trying to point the gun to my stomach, like keeping it towards my stomach while he's holding the handle of the gun. I'm holding the tip of the barrel of the gun, and I'm trying to point it to my stomach, right? Because I was thinking about this movie, The Reservoir Dogs. Now, this shit sound crazy, but this is exactly what happened. The night prior, I was watching a movie, The Reservoir Dogs, and one of the robbers, I think it was Mr. Brown or Mr. Black, he got shot in the stomach while they was trying to rob the bank. And when they jump inside of the getaway car, I think Mr. Black or Mr. Orange told him, don't worry, you're not gonna die, because it takes a very long time for someone to die if they get shot in the stomach. So I actually thought this was actually fucking accurate. So this is the reason why I was pointing the gun to my stomach, not knowing that if this gun do go off, he is so close to me. Not only is it gonna shoot me in the stomach, it's gonna come out to my back. But this is, like I said again, this was my reckless thinking, this was my logic at the particular time. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. I wasn't really that wise as I am today. So anyway, moving forward, make a short story long, long story short. So I'm holding the gun, pointing it to my stomach, trying to get it from his possession, but he's holding on to it as well. And we fighting over the gun, you dig? And his friends is cheerleading him on, like, yo, you shoot that nigga, son, shoot that nigga, son. And they basically screaming this on the train, and they telling him to shoot me, you dig? Now, it's about 50, 60 people on this train. This is not a fucking empty train. This train is packed, but everybody's watching in suspense. My homeboys to the, side watching. I'm seeing him in my peripheral. He didn't do a motherfucking thing. This is why I say you don't trust nobody when you're in the streets. This is why I say only depend on yourself. Only trust yourself, because niggas will leave you high and dry. Don't expect niggas to save you, because they will freeze up every fucking time. I'm telling you, a lot of niggas don't have that thing that you need inside of you to fight in situations where you know you might lose. You dig? For me, it was always fight rather than flight. You dig? When it comes to fight or flight, I'm gonna fight. So anyway, I'm seeing this in my peripheral. My homeboys watching. His homeboys on the side over here to the left of me. They screaming out, shoot that nigga, son. Shoot that nigga, son. He bugging. Shoot that nigga, son. And I'm just like, damn, I'm fighting for my motherfucking life, you dig? And somebody on the train pulled the emergency brakes on the train, and the particular train stopped. All I heard is, Train stop, you dig? And we drop. He drop, I drop. He dropped to the right, I dropped to the left. You feel me? Now, he got up, I got up. And this particular time in my mind, I said, shit. Fuck, he got the gun. I don't have the gun no more. Well, I don't even have, fuck it, I never had the gun, but I didn't even have a piece of the gun no more, you dig? So anyway, in the back of me was the next train cart, you feel me? So it was a door where you can go through and you can go to the next train cart. So I was thinking in my mind, maybe I could run to the next train cart fast enough and he won't be able to get a shot off. But I said, nah, because if I do run, he'll shoot me in my back and I'll be, you know what I mean? If I get hit in my back, I'll get paralyzed, you dig? So I thought about that real quick. So I decided to say, fuck it. If I'm gonna die like a man. I'm gonna die standing up. That was just my mentality, you dig, at that particular time. So anyway, I got up, he got up. He pointed the gun right at me in the front of my motherfucking face. You feel me? His homeboys, like I said again, to the left of me, I'm watching them from my peripheral and they screaming out, shoot that nigga, son, shoot that nigga. And he looks at me, point the gun at me right in my face. I had nowhere to go. I had no more moves to make. I couldn't do nothing. You dig me? He had me. And all of a sudden the doors open up. Ding dong. And the train doors open up and he ran out. And he ran the fuck out. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe he can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the wrist. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
So I say that to say this, man. These jewelry that we commit crimes to get the money, to buy these things. We work, you know what I mean, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. We save up our money and we buy these motherfucking shiny things, man. And it looks good. But I want you to understand, man, a nigga will take your motherfucking head off for this chain that's on my neck right now. You know what I mean? A nigga will take your head off for that chain that's on your neck right now, man. A nigga wouldn't think for 2 seconds about your life or his life or anybody's life. He will sacrifice his life just to shine or just to have what you got, man. You know what I mean? Jealousy is the thief of joy, man. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas jealous out there. They don't want you to have what you got. They don't want you to shine like you shining, man. And you think you looking good and you looking cool and think everything is fine, but there's a nigga plotting on you right now, waiting for his opportunity and his moment to knock you off, to take what you got, man. You know what I mean? See, I was young, dumb, and I didn't understand that shit, just give it up. It ain't worth nothing. It's all good. You know what I mean? Your life is worth more than that jewelry on your neck. But at that particular time, I was knee deep in the streets. I was suffering from depression at the time. My girlfriend tripping. I'm going through so much. At that particular time in my life, I didn't give a fuck if I lived or died. That was my mentality at that particular time. I didn't care. The day he decided to try to rob me, I didn't give a fuck if I lived or died. That's why when it came to fight or flight, I fought. You feel me? It was stupid of me. But that was the mentality. I'd rather die like a man than to live like a coward. You know what I mean? And when I went home and I told my girl about it, she said, why you didn't give up the chain? I was like, man, I ain't nobody taking shit from me. See, that's the ignorance of the streets. These are the things that you learn when you're in the streets. These are the stupid things that you learn when you moving around people who don't have no care for life. You feel me? It was ignorant of me to even fought this nigga on the train. You feel me? But like I said again, I'm from the streets, man. If a nigga want to take something from you, man, and he's serious about taking something from you, he not gonna ask you to take off your chain, man. He not gonna ask you, man. He just gonna take it, pull out his gun, smack you with it, and tell you fucking keep it moving, nigga. Know what I mean? That's how it's gonna go down, man. That's how niggas really give it up. That's really serious about taking something from a nigga, man. See, I knew at that particular time that he wasn't that serious. He couldn't be that serious. Because if you trying to rob me on a train, nigga, and you just pulling out your gun and you showing me it, You ain't that serious. You know what I mean? So that was, you got to be very educated in the streets to understand these subtle differences. Yes, I could have lost my life, but I just wanted to take that gamble because I felt like if this nigga really wanted my shit, he would have took it, smacked me with the burner, and kept it moving. You feel me? But like I said again, man, we risk our life for these diamonds and these chains and these watches and these jewelry and shit, man. And it ain't worth nothing, you dig? And that was the mentality of the streets at the time. This is how I was rolling. This is how I was moving. I didn't give a fuck about nothing, man. I felt like a nigga can't take nothing from me, man. And at this time, you know, we didn't think about insuring no jewelry. I know people be saying like, yo, why don't you insure your jewelry? Why didn't you insure your jewelry? And if he took your jewelry, you could have just, you know what I mean, hit the insurance policy up and just, you know, get some bread. At this particular time, we wasn't even aware of that. I was not even aware that you could insure your jewelry. I don't even know if they had a policy for jewelry at that particular time. I don't know. You dig? I didn't know. Now, of course, we insure our jewelry now. Now, if a motherfucker, well, let me not lie to y'all. If a nigga come up to me trying to rob me, man, yeah, I'ma fight for mine. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma keep it 1,000. That's just the mentality, you dig? I've had a lot of situations where I almost lost my life over jewelry. So I want y'all to understand this. When you see a nigga shining like this, man, you might want to be in my shoes, but you don't understand what it takes to live in my shoes, man. You dig? You have to fight every day just to maintain the things that you got, man. There's a person that's always trying to take what you got, man. These niggas out here are suckers, man. They don't want you to have nothing that you have right now. You know what I mean? If they see you wearing nice clothes and they see you wearing nice jewelry and you driving nice cars, man, niggas gonna look at you and they gonna think you a victim, you dig? And everybody that's, you know, trying to be your friend ain't really your friend. So you really gotta watch niggas because they'll try to line you up. You feel me? A lot of niggas wishing they could line me up, but see, I'm not a friendly nigga, so I really be avoiding niggas, you dig? I understand how this shit work. When you getting money, you shining, you can't be a nigga that's out there, you know what I mean, trying to be friends with everybody. You gotta watch niggas very closely. You feel me? You gotta watch him super closely, man. See, when you getting money, it's harder to keep it, man, because people trying to take it from you 24/7. You feel me? So yeah, these jewelry right here that you see on your neck, man, you gotta understand, man. Don't try to front and try to be like these rappers, man. A lot of these niggas sold they soul for some gold, man. A lot of these rappers sold they soul for some gold. These niggas was broke, busted, and disgusted when they was young. Look at these rappers before and after pictures, man. These niggas was broke, busted, didn't have no hustle, didn't have no money, didn't have no game. These niggas was fucked up out here. And a lot of young niggas out here right now is looking up to these rappers. You looking up to them on how they living right now at this particular moment. After they sold their soul, after they sold their life away, after they sold their publishing away, after they sold everything away, their whole brand. You don't even know a lot of these rappers don't even own their own name. You dig? They don't even own their own name. You looking up to a nigga that don't even own his own name. That's crazy. You know what I mean? All for these diamonds and these chains and just to shine and ball. You know what I mean? Niggas will give up their balls to ball. That's crazy. Pause. Got to say that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of niggas right now, man, that you look up to, that you think are the biggest thing on the market, man. But really, niggas gave up their balls to ball, man. They sold their soul for a piece of gold, man. That's what's really going on. These niggas ain't want to give you the game, but I'm going to tell you, and that's the reason why they can't speak like I speak. This is the reason why they can't give you no game, because they know. And the people they sold to, and the people they gave their balls to, pause, they know. They know what you did to get to where you wanted to go. So you can't talk tough. You can't talk, you know what I mean, pop big shit, because niggas will pull receipts. You feel me? Niggas will pull receipts on these niggas. That's why these niggas can't really say too much. Because I always think about it. I'll be like, how these niggas become millionaires, make it out the hood? Because in order for you to be a millionaire, make it out the hood, there's so much work that goes behind it. There's so much effort that goes behind that. You have to become a different person. So why none of these niggas come back and try to teach the youth? Why niggas don't come back and try to give niggas the game? They don't give niggas the game because these niggas didn't have to do a lot of shit that was needed to be done to be a millionaire. All they had to do was sign a piece of paper, sell their soul, give their life away, and voila. That was it. Write a few songs, dance, shuck and jive, do a little bit of dancing, say a little bit of bullshit, you know what I mean? Talk about drugs, talk about sex, and that's it. We're gonna give you the wealth, we're gonna give you the gold, we're gonna give you everything you need. Niggas can't pop shit like me. They can't talk like me. See, ain't nobody gave me a deal. Ain't nobody put no money in my pocket. I had to go out there and hustle and work for mine. That's why I can share the information with you the way I do. I can tell you it's all about your frequency, vibration, and energy. I can tell you that your brain is a transmitter and a receiver of frequency, vibration, and energy. And anything that you think about long enough, you can have into your existence, man. I can say that to you because I understand the process it takes to get the things that you want. Because I went through it. You know what I mean? I'm a testament of it. You dig? I actually put in the work. I ain't just shuck and jive. I ain't just, you know what I mean, signed a record deal and niggas gave me everything I needed and everything I wanted. Nah. I actually put in the work. That's why I can talk big shit. That's why I can pop big shit. These niggas can't give you the game. I always used to think about that, man. Listen, man, I always used to wonder and think about that. Why these niggas become multi-millionaires in the music industry and they don't come back and teach nobody how to do it. They don't tell nobody how to do it. Because all these niggas did was sold their soul for a piece of gold. All these niggas did was sign the contract and that was it. Wrote a few songs and that was it. They didn't put in the work that is needed to be put in order for you to be a multi-millionaire from the ground up, getting it out the mud. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a few out there that really put in the work. But majority of these niggas, they probably sold a little bit of crack in their hood, made a couple dollars, just enough to buy sneakers, just enough to take their girl on a date. These niggas wasn't no kingpins. These niggas wasn't no motherfucking Pablo Escobar. They wasn't. Because you have to become a different person to be successful and be a multi-millionaire from the bottom to the top. When you get it out the mud, who you become is a fucking beast. So you have no, you know what I mean? You have no leash on you. You can share the game with the masses of the people. You can speak freely. You know what I mean? Nobody is the puppet master behind you. You are the puppet master. You create the reality. You are the one that's making things happen. And when you're not the one that's making these things happen and somebody's making it happen for you, this is why they put a muzzle on a lot of these niggas and they can't really give you none of the game that you're looking for. That's why niggas be sitting on their couch talking on their podcast about other fucking niggas. Know what I mean? That's it. They not educating nobody. They not giving nobody no game. The only education these niggas be trying to give niggas is the credit game. Man, listen, man. If I see another motherfucker talking about credit, show you how to get credit funding so you can fucking open up a business. Man, listen, man. Do you know how many black fucking people right now that's in debt right now because of credit? Y'all, listen, man. Y'all know black people don't like to pay nobody back. Like, let's keep it all the way 1,000, man. Niggas don't like to pay nobody back. So when it comes to credit, avoid fucking with credit unless you got your business structure together. You know what I mean? So all you niggas trying to teach black people about going into these credit bureaus and getting more money for funding. I'm tired of seeing you niggas talk about this shit, man. You know what I mean? All you're doing is putting people more in debt. These people are already in debt with Capital One and all these other banks, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. They are already in financial debt with their credit card. Their credit card bill is up to here. And you trying to teach them to get more money? 50,000, 100,000 from a bank. They don't even have a business plan. They don't have a business structure. They don't even have the mentality and the discipline that it's going to take in order for them to start up that business, see some capital, see income, and start paying that debt back off. Niggas don't like to pay people back. There's a nigga right now that owes somebody $300 and he's been ducking that niggas for fucking 10 years right now just because he don't want to pay that $300 back. You feel me? Do you know how many niggas owe me money, man? You dig? And they just disappeared. I don't see him. I don't hear from him. But I take it as a blessing because all it cost me is a couple dollars to get him out of my life. So I don't trip. But I just want y'all to understand, man, don't fall for the gimmicks. Don't fall for the trick. Everybody pushing this credit card shit. Everybody pushing this thing about get financial funding from these credit bureaus and all this other shit they pushing, man. Listen, man, teach these people about the mindset that they need to have in order to take that money and make something of themselves, to flip that money in order to get some more money, man. It takes a particular mindset, you feel me? It ain't about just getting more money. A person that cannot manage $300 cannot manage $3,000, man. And he cannot manage $300,000, you dig? I'm gonna say that again because that's very important. A person that can't manage $300 cannot manage $3,000 and can definitely not manage $300,000. So why in the world would you advise them to go to the bank or go to any credit bureau to get more motherfucking money that he cannot or she cannot manage? You dig? Don't fall for the gimmicks. Don't fall for the bullshit. Niggas is trying to push this narrative like all you need is this particular amount of money. All you need is to sign a few papers and do a few things and do this and do that. Get some credit, get some money, get some funding, and then voila, you're going to be able to take that money, start a business, and be profitable and actually start to have financial or generational wealth. It's not that fucking easy, man. You gotta have a certain mindset for this shit, man. So we need to teach the mindset that a person have to have in order to acquire the things that they want out of life. It's about the mindset. And all you getting, I want you to get understanding. You dig? In all you're getting, I want you to please get understanding. I'm not knocking nothing these niggas is doing. I'm not knocking nothing these niggas is saying. But I am gonna keep it real with you and let y'all know what it is, man. Me and you know, we do not like to pay debts. You dig? Me and you know, we know that. We do not like to pay debts. If you owe somebody, you know what I mean? The last thing you want to do is give them that money back once you got it. You feel me? But I'm encouraging y'all niggas to know this. Until you pay your debts off, it's going to be hard for you to keep money. You dig? I'm going to say that again. A lot of y'all niggas need to hear this shit, man. I told y'all I don't talk because I got lips, man. I talk because it's some real shit. Until you pay your debts off, it's going to be damn near impossible for you to keep money, man. You got to free up the flow of money, man. You dig? You got to free up the flow of money, so you have to pay off your debts, man. It's important. That little credit card bill that you owe $5,000 on, pay that shit off. Before you go and try to, you know what I mean, fill out some applications so you can get another $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000, pay that little $5,000 off first, man. You know what I mean? So you can free up the flow of money in your life. That debt is blocking other fucking doors and avenues for finances to come in your life. It's going to be very hard to save or keep money and have money flowing in your life once you have a vast amount of debt. Don't let these niggas trick you out of your position and put you in more debt, trying to educate you about this credit card game and trying to tell you go into these banks and get more fucking funding for businesses that you don't know how to run. Now, the people that are educated and is ready mentally to take on a challenge, go ahead. Of course, take on that challenge, go into the banks, get you some money, and spend their money testing out the fucking waters and seeing if your business actually flourish. There's nothing wrong with that if you have the mindset. It's all about the mindset. That's what I'm teaching on my motherfucking platform, man. The mindset that you have to have in order for you to acquire a certain amount of wealth. And these niggas out here that's getting money, they not giving the game. And I always used to wonder, like I said again, why they not giving the game? Because these niggas ain't came from the bottom. They didn't get it out the mud. That's what it is. They didn't get it out the mud, so they can't give you the game because they don't have the game. The only thing they know how to do is make good songs. That's it. That's the only thing they know how to do. Make the song, give it to the person that's going to market and promote it, and they just sit back and they reap the benefits of all the work that the label does. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game. You feel me? It's a dirty game. Now, it's going to be a long episode, but I'm enjoying it. But that's just the reality of it, man. It's a dirty game, but that's just the reality of it. That's why it's important that niggas like me and the people who are in the position to share the game, share the information, because we can't leave it up to nobody else. You know what I mean? We can't leave it up to nobody else. If you got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, and you made something of yourself, share that information with the people, man. You feel me? Somebody can learn and prosper off of the information you got in your mind. But like I said again, everything that glitters ain't gold. You know what I mean? Do you want to sell your soul? Do you want to sell your motherfucking your life away, your rights away, just so you can shine? You know what I mean? To impress motherfuckers who don't give a shit about you. You feel me? It takes a level of courage to shine and be independent and stand on your own and get it on your own, man. That shit ain't easy. It takes a level of courage, man. You gotta have a certain, you know what I mean? You gotta have that, you gotta have what they say, you gotta have big kahunas. You heard? Pause. You gotta have big kahunas, man. A lot of you niggas got poquito kahunas. You feel me? A lot of you niggas ain't got that motherfucking, you know what I mean? You ain't got it, baby. But it's okay, you can get it. I ain't knocking you, you can get it. Yeah, your cojones is poquito right now. It's okay. But you can get some big cojones if you listen to what I got to say. Like I said, pause on that whole motherfucking part right there, because I know some of you niggas out there is thinking left. But I'm going to get you back right. Now, when you get this jewelry, right? Like I said again, you attract certain type of women. Women that want something from you. You know what I mean? That look at you in a certain light. And they feel like you're successful, because jewelry is a form of success in the black community. It's like having a trophy. It's like winning a championship ring. It's like being an NFL player and winning the Super Bowl. It's like being a basketball player and having that MVP. You know what I mean? You won that MVP this year because you've been putting in that work. That's what the jewelry do. That's what the jewelry does for us. It's like our MVP, you know what I mean? Award. You dig? After you put in all the work, you hustled, took all the chances, took all the risks, or you stack up your money and you want to feel good about yourself, you go ahead and buy something nice. You feel me? And it takes a lot of courage to do that. So I salute anybody that spent $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 on a piece of jewelry, because once you acquire that type of money, man, to give it to somebody else is very fucking hard. You have to have a certain level of confidence knowing that you're going to be able to make that money back. But you also got to be smart enough to know that I'm not going to give them everything I got. You got to be smart enough to understand, yeah, I'm going to spend $300,000, but you got more where that came from. Don't be no dummy and go spend your last $50,000 on some jewelry and you ain't got nothing else left in the stash. You don't got no lawyer money. You ain't got no bail money. You know what I mean? You got to be smart about this shit, how you moving, you dig? So, like I said again, you cannot be spending all your motherfucking money on some jewelry if you ain't got your finances in order. Your money got to be stacked all the way up to the ceiling. You feel me? And if you work in a square job, you got to be able to have enough money stacked up in case you get fired. You can pay your rent for at least 6 months to a year. You feel me? Don't go buying no jewelry, spending no $50,000, and you working a regular fucking job, and if they fire you today, you're going to be out on your ass on the streets looking for something to eat. You know what I mean? you'll be in the pawn shop in no time pawning your shit. You feel me? So it's important for y'all to understand, man. Stack your paper and don't do shit just because you've seen other niggas doing it and you see these rappers doing it. You got to understand, man, they took a different route. If you want to take that route where you're going to have to be independent, you're going to get it on your own, you're going to have to be smart about it, be wise about it. You feel me? Everything that glitters ain't gold. You might not be ready for this type of shit. You dig? I'm talking for the niggas that like to shine like me. I like to shine, so I was ready for it. I took the risk and I didn't give a fuck. You dig? Cause that's just how I move. That's just me. If I spend $100,000 on a piece of jewelry, I ain't tripping because I know I ain't spent it all. And I got the hustle that I'm gonna get it back in no time. I'm gonna get it back like that. You dig? That's just me. I got the grind, I got the hustle, I got the motivation, I got the wherewithal, I got the wisdom, I got the knowledge in order to get it back just like that. Some of you niggas gonna take a lifetime just to get 100,000. You feel me? Some of you niggas ain't gonna never see 100,000 because you ain't got the motherfucking wherewithal, you don't got the drive, you don't got the focus, you damn sure don't got the discipline. You dig? You still chasing pussy. And it's okay, it feels good, you're enjoying yourself, I understand. But don't let 5 minutes of pleasure cost you a lifetime of pain. You feel me? So I want y'all to really understand that you have to be focused 100% on achieving the things you want in order for you to get it. You gotta be focused 100%, not 90%, not 80%, not 50%, 100%. You feel me? And the women that you're gonna attract, understand this. She might look good from far, but she far from good. The women you attract when you start to get some money, man, they not really the women that's trying to help build you and help take you to the next level. It's very rare. There's a few of them out there, but it's very rare. You know what I mean? They don't come a dime a dozen. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. It's gonna be damn near impossible because they want to take from what you got. Like I said again, when you get money, there's more takers than givers. So you got to be very aware of the people that you let in your circle. You got to be very aware of the people that you involve yourself with. You understand where I'm coming from? So be very mindful of that, man. Be very mindful of that. The women that you are going to attract, you know what I mean, is not going to be what you expect. But enjoy yourself. I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. You got to enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, have fun, because it's all about right now. Not later, it's about right now. See, I know you want some ice on your wrist, man, and you want some ice on your neck, man. But there's suckers in hell that want ice water, man. But it's too late for them. It ain't too late for you. Don't do tomorrow what you could have done yesterday, man. Get that shit right now. Don't listen to nobody talking about why I buy all this jewelry and why I buy this and buy that when you can put a down payment on a house, man. Fuck all that, man. You can't take your house to the club, you dig? And you want to shine, and you trying to do your motherfucking thing. You young right now. You living your life, man. Enjoy your life, you dig? You know what I mean? For the nigga that's 40 and 50 years old, yeah, you go put a down payment on a motherfucking house. But a nigga that's 21, 22, man, he not thinking about no house unless he got a family, man. If he ain't got no kids and he ain't got no responsibilities, man, get that jewelry, man. Get that watch. Get that thing that you want that's just gonna make you feel good, because at the end of the motherfucking day, you got one life, and all you got is today, man. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody, man. You know what I mean? I live for the day and I pray for tomorrow. See, I'm talking to the young niggas, because the young niggas, they have a certain mentality, and I want them to understand, listen, man, do what you can today so you can be able to shine tomorrow. You feel me? Because tomorrow ain't promised. If you can do it today, do it today. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas is just, you know what I mean, focus on the future, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You've been waking up so much every day that you think tomorrow is promised, but tomorrow is not promised. So whatever you want to do today, do it now. If you want to get that car that you had your eye on, you want that dream car, get it right fucking now, man. You know what I mean? You got that dream car, get it now. You got that dream house, get it now. You got that dream watch, you got that dream jewelry piece that you want, get it now, man. Tomorrow's not promised, but don't spend it all. Don't be no dummy. Don't spend it all. If you can afford it, get it now, because tomorrow is not promised. Enjoy your life, live for the day, and pray for tomorrow, man. You dig? Put in that motherfucking work that you need to do, and if you spend that money, have a way to get it back. It's very important, man. Everything that glitters ain't gold, man. I spent a lot of bread on these jewelry pieces, you feel me? As you can see, I spent a lot of bread on these jewelry pieces, man. Niggas would get their whole life away for these type of shit, man. This ain't nothing, man. This ain't nothing. You can get it. If I can get it, you can get it. This shit is nothing, man. I want y'all to understand this, man. This shit is nothing. If I can get it, you can get it. You know what I mean? This is over 6 figures, man. You can get this shit 10 times over. This is nothing. You just gotta put in that work. You gotta grind and you gotta hustle. You feel me? Because I know the young niggas out there right now, they wanna shine. You dig? But don't go out here robbing niggas and killing niggas for this shit, man. Because this ain't worth nothing either. You dig? I know it looks good. When you go to sell this motherfucker, you're not gonna get the money that you spent on it. You're gonna be lucky if you get half of the money that you spent. This ain't nothing. Don't kill nobody for this. Don't sell your soul for it. Don't give up your balls to ball for it. You know what I mean? Just understand, put in that work, go hard, hustle, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? To get it. And you're gonna feel better about it once you put in the work and ain't nobody gave it to you. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas want this shit right now. They don't want to put in the work. They want it right fucking now. But you gotta understand, shit don't move as fast as you want it to. You're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to dedicate yourself, man. This shit looks good. It should look pretty, but you're gonna have to actually put in the work to shine like this, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to put in that motherfucking work. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of motherfucking lonely nights, but you're gonna have to really put in the work, man. Don't kill nobody for this. Don't sell your soul for it. Do what you gotta do to get it, man. You dig? It's nothing. Don't sign your life away. Don't put your name on no contract where niggas is taking your whole identity just so you can shine, man. You dig? Like I said again, it looks good, but it ain't worth nothing. You dig? I want you to understand that. See, I love jewelry, so don't mind me. I buy this shit because I love jewelry. That's just me. And I know a lot of young niggas out right now that love jewelry. They want to shine. But understand this, a nigga will take your life and kill you twice just to get what's on your neck, man. You dig? I gotta express that, and I gotta really let y'all know what really goes on, man. You know what I mean? When you get brand new cars and you driving big ass cars and, you know, Benzes and Aston Martins and Rolls Royces and you acquiring these things in life, man, people start to treat you different. There's a lot of suckers that try to gravitate towards you. You know what I mean? Like I said, to line you up. When you go places, you can't park in self-parking no more. You're gonna have to valet. You feel me? And valet gonna charge you extra. Yeah, they gonna charge you extra. If the valet is $20, when you pull up in your motherfucking car and you got them 4G outer rims, valet gonna charge you about $100, nigga. You feel me? In Atlanta's off top is $100. It's just, that's just what it is. Damn near, I don't even care what car you in. In Atlanta, they're gonna charge you $100 for parking in certain places, you feel me? And if you pull up in a nice car, shit, they might charge you $300. Before you get in the club, you're already down $300, nigga. Just because of the vehicle that you pulled up in. And then when you pull up in the club, if you ain't got no connections, and niggas ain't looking out for you, they gonna overcharge you for the bottles. Because now they see you got a big chain on your neck, so they're gonna overcharge you for the bottles. Yeah, that's what goes on. It don't stop, baby. It don't stop. When you buy these things, it do not stop. Everything goes up. The price of everything goes up. It's automatic inflation once you start to buy certain things that make you look like you got it when you really might not have it. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas fronting out here. There's a lot of niggas got fake ass jewelry. There's a lot of niggas out here that's buying cars they cannot afford. You know what I mean? They living check to check and life is really fucked up for them. But you know what? They can maintain a certain level of success so it looks good on the outside because perception is reality. You feel me? So a lot of niggas out here faking it, man. Understand this, man. There's only 1% of niggas really getting some money out here, man. There's only 1% of niggas getting money out here, man. Everybody ain't shining like this, man. A lot of niggas got fucking moissanite diamonds in they shit, man. A lot of niggas walking around with lab diamond jewelry, man. We got to talk about it, man. You feel me? Now, for women, if you wearing custom jewelry, you wearing fake jewelry, that's cool. Women can wear fake jewelry. Kids can wear fake jewelry. But if you over a certain motherfucking age, nigga, you wearing fake jewelry, man, kill yourself, nigga. You should be ashamed of yourself. You dig? It's just like that, nigga. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are no longer permitted to be nowhere on this motherfucking planet Earth, and you walking in the club and you got on fake jewelry. You trying to bamboozle a bitch to make it look like you rich, and you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, man. Throw that monkey shit away, man. Like my nigga Pimp C say, man, take that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us. You feel me? Yeah, there's a lot of niggas out here with fake jewelry. Yeah, they riding Lambos. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. They riding clean. They got on a Mary everything. Gucci this, Louis that. Everything looking, you know what I mean, up to par. So the female is confused. She thinking the nigga really balling, not knowing, man, the nigga wearing fake jewelry. Yeah, he got them lab diamonds on, man. Got them shit that's made in a laboratory. Nah, I need my diamonds from the far motherfucking west of Africa, you dig? I need my shit from Sierra Leone. You feel me? That's what I told my jeweler, man. I need my shit hand-picked. You feel me? From Sierra, what they call it? Sierra Leone, something like that. The Blood Diamond movie was with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, that movie. If you haven't watched it, I need you to go watch that movie. That's my movie recommendation for the day. I got another one too later at the end of the show. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need my shit from Sierra Leone, you know what I mean? I need my shit with a little bit of blood on it, pardon me. I still got a little bit of ignorance in me, you know what I mean? But like I was saying again, man, these niggas got shit that's made in a laboratory, man. Niggas got lab diamonds out here, and they trying to front, they trying to floss, and they want to stand next to a nigga like me who's really authentic, you know what I mean? Who's really, really doing it, who's really spending that bag, you feel me? These niggas is mixing it to fix it. They got motherfucking real gold, but they got fake diamonds. Shit don't add up, B. Let me tell you something, man. I gotta tell y'all this real quick. This is very important. Very important. It don't matter how flawless your diamonds are. You can get VVS1, VVS2, VVS3. I don't give a fuck what type of diamonds you buy. If you don't shine the diamond within inside of you, the moment you put that chain on, those diamonds are going to be gloomy and dim. I gotta express that again. If you don't shine the diamond that's inside of you, I don't care if you go to Johnny Dang, I don't care if you go to Eliente, or whatever the fuck they call that nigga. I don't care if you go to Mozzie. I don't care if you go to Jimmy. I don't care where you go. It don't matter. If you don't shine the diamond what's inside of you, the moment you put that chain on, nigga, it's gonna motherfucking dim its lights. The lights are out. Know what I mean? The moment you put that chain on, that shit's gonna stop from shining, man. You feel me? The only reason the diamonds shine the way they do on me is because it's the diamond that's inside of me. You feel me? Diamonds has a certain vibration connected to it as well. You feel me? Diamond has a certain energy connected to it, man. One time I was trying to get some jewelry for a music video, right? And my jeweler brought a few pieces, you dig? And I wanted to put it on and see what it feel like. And I asked him, was these diamonds real or not? He told me, nah, they not real. And the reason I asked him that, because I instantly felt a different vibration once I put those fake diamonds on. I immediately took it off. I say, nah, I need real diamonds. When you come back to the video shoot, bring me some real diamonds, because fake diamonds have an energy with it that it doesn't vibrate like real diamonds. You feel me? It doesn't vibrate. It brings your energy down. It don't raise your vibration. This is why I don't wear fake jewelry. Fake jewelry do not raise your vibration. It actually dims your vibration. It actually dims your light. It's very important. And unless you a fucking jewelry connoisseur, you would not notice. That's why the niggas who do spend money on real diamond and they shit still cloudy, they shit still look like a motherfucking forecast. You know what I mean? Look like a storm about to come on. They shit is so cloudy. You feel me? And they got real diamonds. It's cloudy because the diamond inside of them is not shining. You feel me? The diamond inside of them is not illuminated. You feel me? And it don't matter how much times they go to the jeweler and say, clean this for me. Can you clean this? Can you please get this back to, you know what I mean, to its normal shine? No matter how much times they do it, they cannot get it back to its normal shine, because every time you put that shit on, you dim the vibration of the fucking flawless VVS diamonds that you bought. Or the SI diamonds, or whatever diamonds that you bought. You feel me? You have to fix the diamond within inside of you. It's very important. You have to understand that. Every piece of jewelry has a certain vibration connected to it. Gold has a certain energy connected to it. Silver got a certain energy connected to it. Copper, you know what I mean? Stainless steel. Whatever it is, it has a certain energy connected to it. And you always want to buy real jewelry because it has a certain energy connected to it. It raises your vibration. It brings more into your life. It brings prosperity in your life. Don't be no dummy and buy real gold and fake diamonds, or real diamonds and fake gold, or buy fake gold and fake diamonds. Just wait your turn. Wait until you could afford the real thing and buy the real thing. Don't be out here fronting trying to fake it to make it. You don't gotta fake it to make it. You can think it and make it. You dig? It's really that simple. You don't have to fake it to make it. You can think it and make it. Just put in the work, put in the dedication that you need to put in order for you to get the money so you can buy the things you want. You know what I mean? Don't move so fast that you miss the lessons and the teachings that you need to learn on the way to the bag. And I know you young niggas always want something fast. You young bitches always want something fast. Not understanding delayed gratification, man. Y'all want it right now, not later, right now. And you miss all the lessons that you have to learn in between to get to the bag. You feel me? There's so much jewels, so much things, so much gems that you have to learn, man. You feel me? So like I said again, don't fake it to make it, think it to make it, man. Perception is reality, but that fake shit is gonna dim your light. Don't waste your time buying no fake shit, man. Wait your turn, get your money right, and then go buy the real shit because it has a certain vibration to it that's gonna bring in prosperity into your life, that's gonna bring abundance into your life, man. Understand that, you dig? I know because I've been there, done it. You feel me? When I was a child, I did childish things. Yeah, when I was a kid, I have some F's on my report card. I wore some fake jewelry at a particular time when I was a child. I didn't know no motherfucking better. When I got older, I said, oh shit, if I ain't got the money to buy it, I ain't even putting it on. That's just my mentality. When you a kid, you do childish things. You niggas are grown and still doing childish things. When I put on a fake motherfucking bracelet when I was a kid, shit, I didn't know no better. I didn't know that jewelry had a certain energy connected to it. You dig? I didn't know that. You feel me? I was a teenager trying to look cool and doing my motherfucking thing and thought I was cool and thought it was cool to have a nice little motherfucking, you dig? And I ended up losing that anyway. I probably only had it but for a week. You know what I mean? For a week, I ain't really, because at that particular age in my life, I didn't give a fuck about jewelry. You know what I mean? But when I got older and I got, infatuated with having nice pieces and nice jewelry, you feel me? I understood the importance of having the real thing and having the real deal. And if I couldn't afford it, stay away from it. Wait your turn, nigga. Don't try to speed up the process. That's why you looking like a goofy out here. You think the bitches can't recognize that you wearing fake jewelry? Now, some of these bitches are slow. They really not. You know what I mean? Let me say that again. Some of these chicks are slow. They really don't recognize that half of these niggas be wearing fake jewelry. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all women fuck around and sleep with these niggas, then realize they broke, busted, and disgusted, and things ain't really going life and they right. And when it comes to them buying you jewelry, shit, they buying you fake shit too. You feel me? You gotta check the shit that they buy you, because if he wearing fake jewelry, then you know he ain't gonna buy you no real jewelry. Yeah, some of y'all women right now gotta go to the jeweler. Don't go get the diamond tester that he bought, because these diamond testers, shit. Niggas be doing a lot of trickery with these diamond testers. These diamond testers be fugazi. Take the jewelry to another jeweler and have him check the diamonds to make sure they official, to make sure they the diamonds quality that he said it was. A lot of these niggas buying SI diamonds and lying, saying it's flawless and VVS. Man, there's a lot of trickery going on out there. But I'm saying all of this to say that don't let these niggas fool you. Don't let these rappers fool you. Don't let nobody fool you, man. You dig? Put in the work. If you like it, you buy it. Don't move too fast. Take your time. Learn the lessons that you need to learn along the way when you're trying to get to that bag. There's a lot of jewels. Understand this, man. Your thought is the fire that creates the steam that turns the wheel of fortune. You dig? I'm gonna say that one more time so you can write that shit down. I know you like that. Your thought is the fire that creates the steam that turns the wheel of fortune. You feel me? And all you getting in this episode, get understanding. Don't let nobody trick you out of your position so you can shine. Don't give up your ball so you can ball. You know what I mean? Don't sell your soul for a piece of gold. Understand, you don't have to fake it to make it. You can think it and make it. I want to give y'all my movie recommendation before I end this particular podcast. Now, y'all know I can't talk about everything that glitters ain't gold without shouting on my jeweler, Jimmy. Listen, man, I want to give a special shout out to my nigga Jimmy, man, for always looking out, giving me the best prices, giving me the best quality. A lot of niggas going and getting their shit done, and they shit ain't shining like it need to, man, because you ain't going to Jimmy, man. Blame it on Jimmy for me shining the way I do, you dig? Yeah, I know what it is, but I got to give y'all a rundown about my jewelry from start to finish and what every piece mean to me, because I don't just buy things just because they look nice. I always buy something custom made that has a particular meaning to me. You know what I mean? That's very dear and personal to me. I'll let y'all see my first piece I got, which is this right here. You know what I mean? This is the first piece I got from Jimmy. This is the C.A.S.H King piece right here. You know what I mean? Once I developed my slogan, I got my, you know what I mean, brand together, and I knew what I wanted to say, and I knew what I wanted to let the people know me as and see me as a hustler, a person that's out here going to get his money, and that's understanding that cash is king in his world, because at the end of the day, man, if you ain't got no money, you can't really say too much, man. You know what I mean? The nigga that's broke, you know what I mean? Niggas taking you as a joke. Niggas ain't really listening to you. They ain't paying no attention to you, man. So, you know, I had to go get that cash is king piece to let them know, man. It's all about liquid cash, man. If you get some money, you could be the king in your world. And like I said, cash is an acronym for create a steady hustle. So any nigga that's trying to get some money, he has to create a steady hustle. So this is the reason why I got this piece right here. You feel me? Of course, I got liquid cash on the back. You know what I mean? You might can't see it, but you know, I got the liquid cash on the back. I got it all flooded out because I'm just a nigga that like diamonds too, you know what I mean? I could have got the Cubans with no diamonds, and that would have been fine too. But I like diamonds, man. I like to shine a certain way. I like my shit when it hit the light, when I'm in the club, my shit just, you know what I mean, sparkle a certain type of way, you feel me? So yeah, I'm definitely all about getting them diamonds, you dig? As you can see, man, it's a dope ass piece, great craftsmanship. And I also got another piece right here, man. I want y'all to see this real quick. You know what I mean? Also got another piece right here. This right here was my second piece. This means a lot to me too, because I got this because of my mom's. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to mom, she passed away. But I got this because of her, because I wanted a new piece. I wanted something bigger and better. And I wasn't really sure. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure, because this one was costing a lot of money. Not, you know, that cost a lot of money too. The C.A.S.H King piece cost a lot of money, but this was costing more because it was bigger. And I wanted to be short and thick like a Dominican bitch from the Bronx. You know what I mean? I needed her short and thick. I didn't want this one to be long. I wanted to be short and nice and juicy. You feel me? Just like the juicy, you know what I mean, thickness of a Dominican chick's ass, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me get back to my chains, you dig? Anyway, this right here, the reason I say this was dedicated to my mom's, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it, and my mom's had a saying that she always used to say. She used to say, damn if you do and damn if you don't. So I decided to do it, you know what I mean? So yeah, damn if I did, damn if I don't. So that's what I put on the back of it as well. I got damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's a quote that I live by. Anytime I got a tough decision that I want to make, I always say, what would my mom say right now? And she would say, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I say, fuck it, let's do it, you dig? And this is my logo right here for my brand, Cash is King. This is the logo. I came up with this when I was taking a shower. Pause, no freaky, no diddy. And yeah, I was taking a shower and I came up with this logo, man. It's a $ with a crown on top, because why? Cash is king. Y'all know the vibes. And last but not least, the Holy fucking Trinity. This right here, oh my God. This right here, Man, Jimmy, good looking, man. The Holy Trinity got niggas in a frenzy. You feel me? Niggas is talking about this from here to Nigeria. You heard me? From here to Saudi Arabia. You feel me? Niggas is talking about this piece all over, man. I'm shitting on your favorite rapper, man, with this piece right here. You dig? Ain't nobody fucking with your boy, man. I don't care what you pull out. I don't care what you do. Your piece is just not going to hit like this because your piece is just some meaningless piece of junk that you got. Because you wanted to shine. You want to put no thought into what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? I put thought into this particular shit. I got to put on my glasses for this one right here because this shines so bright. I just got to put on the glasses for this, you dig? This right here, this is the Holy Trinity right here, you know what I mean? This is a massive piece right here. This cost me an arm and a leg. Matter of fact, an arm and 2 legs, you feel me? You know what I mean? I'm actually fucking walking around cripple right now, you dig? You feel me? Because I ain't got nothing right now, you feel me, after fucking purchasing this. But like I said, I ain't spend it all, man. You feel me? If I spend a little bit, I got a little bit left, you feel me? So you know what it is. Anyway, man, me and Jimmy came up with this. Well, actually, I came up with it, and Jimmy just executed, you feel me? I was sitting down one day, and I wanted to, you know, put something together that's going to be magnificent. And like I said, again, I got the stars. I got the stars, the moon, and I got the, you feel me, the sun. So, you know, that represents the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I got the all-seeing eye in the middle. That represents God. That's seeing everything that's around me, you feel me? I'm watching, and I'm seeing everything that's around me. That evil eye right there, that's taking away all the negative energy, the negative eyes that's on me. That's watching, that's seeing everything, you feel me? So this piece is very important to me. This piece is very meaningful to me. Like I said again, the sun, the stars, and the moon represents the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's why this particular piece is called the Holy Trinity. You know what I mean? But it's all one. It's all one. That's why the all-seeing eye is God in the middle. That represents one. You know what I mean? You feel me? Even though we might be separate, you know what I mean? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but we all are one unity. You know what I mean? We are united as one. You and I, we are all united as one. Each and every one of us on this planet is connected to each other, you dig? We have to understand that. If I grow, you grow, and we grow. So it's important for us to move with that type of mind frame, you feel me? So this chain represents that, you dig? And on the back, I got the prayer. You know what I mean? My prosperity prayer, my hustler's prayer. Yeah, I know the hustler's prayer. And if you don't know it, I'm going to tell you it right now. You know what I mean? The Lord is my banker, and I should never be broke. He making me to lie down in gold mines. He giving me the combination to his vault. He restored my credit. He showed me how to avoid poverty for his name's sake. Yea, do I walk in the very shadow of life and death. I should fear no evil, for thy authors with me. Thy silver and thy gold, they rescue me. Thou preparest a way for me in the presence of my bill collectors. Thou fulfillest my account with cash, my stash runneth over. Surely money and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall live prosperous in the name of the Lord. That's my prosperity prayer. I want you to remember that because that has a certain vibration connected to it that's going to raise your vibration. So it's important when I say these things that you memorize certain things that I say, because every word that I utter out my mouth has a certain vibration connected to it, and it's going to raise your vibration. So please, I beg you to learn these things, man, so you can help raise your vibration, so you can attract certain wealth in your life. Understand, words have power. Words have a vibration connected to it. We all understand it, but we don't really comprehend it to the best of our ability because we don't say it and we don't use it in our daily life. Try to apply it in your daily life and understand that your words attracts the things that's around you. So be careful of the things you say. And the hustler's prayer has only been attracting prosperity and abundance in my life. So I want you to, you know what I mean, experience the same thing that I'm experiencing. So this is the Holy Trinity, man. Like I said again, this is a short little segment. I had to let y'all know about my jewelry and my pieces, man. But it's all good. We're going to get right back to the motherfucking episode, man. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Cheers. My movie recommendation today is Scarface. If you haven't seen it, or if you have saw it, watch it again. That's going to give you that motivation that you need for you to go out here and make something of yourself. You feel me? Because that's what I used to watch back in the days when I wanted that extra motivation to go out here so I could be, do, and have anything and everything I want. You know what I mean? You learn a lot from watching movies. I'm a movie connoisseur. So every now and then I'm going to give y'all some movie recommendations so y'all could definitely you know what I mean, watch it and find the gems inside of it. It's a long movie. It's a 2-hour movie. So you make sure, get your popcorn, get your lady with you, have a Netflix and chill type of night. You know what I mean? Watch the Scarface movie. Write down all the jewels that you see inside the movie, all the gems. Because there's jewels in everything that you watch and everything that you read and everything that you see. There's jewels in everything. So you got to make sure, write it down, study it, learn it, apply it to your life. You dig? Like I said, he came from a foreign country, was a dishwasher, and became one of the biggest motherfuckers in the world, Tony Montana. You know what I mean? People are watching that movie to this day right now. That's a staple in the black community. You know what I mean? If you haven't watched it and you black, shame on yourself. Shame on yourself. Yeah, I know you probably watched it 10 years ago. Watch it again. You forgot certain things. You're gonna see new things that you haven't seen the first time. You feel me? You're gonna notice new shit because you're a new person in a new unit of time. You're gonna see different things. You're gonna learn different things from that movie. So it's important for you to check it out, you dig? I want y'all to definitely check out Scarface. That's my movie recommendation. I also want to say this, man, to the women that's out there that's trying to shoot they shot at your boy, man. I want to let y'all know this, man. I like my women like I like my diamonds, man. You gotta be flawless, you dig? You gotta have that glow. You gotta be shining, you know what I mean? That diamond inside of you, yeah, that gotta be shining, you dig? So you gotta work on yourself, make sure that you glowing. Cause if you fucking with the wrong women, man, you're gonna have some gloomy and dark days, you dig? And I don't need that in my life, man. I need prosperity and abundance. I need a woman that's gonna help me shine. I need a woman that's gonna help me, you know what I mean? Take it to the next level, you feel me? I need a woman that's gonna lift me up, not bring me down or hold me down, you feel me? So it's important that you understand this. Like I said again, I like my women like I like my diamonds. Flawless, you gotta be shining within so you can be illuminated without. Y'all know what it is, man. It's yours truly, Likquidcash, and all you getting, get understanding. I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Likquidcash, y'all know the rest. Cheers.
Yeah. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Niggas can't fuck with me, man.
That boy.
It's Likquidcash, I need it all out the stash.
I'ma get rich or I'ma get deported. Riding cross country, my foretour.